In this video, we will talk about difference between truss, frames, and machines, zero force members, method of joints, and method of sections. For trusses, you can commonly see trusses in your houses, especially sa atop dapit, kanang before ang roofings, nanay either wood or made of metal ba nga series of triangles formed together to support the weight of the roof or the wind or even kanang mga unnecessary loads nga mo butang sa inyong atop. So trusses are specially made and formed to support larger loads because in structures, especially on buildings, gihimo na siya kay because of the loads, mga dagko na magud kayo ang weight ana nga mabutang. So bisan pag unsag kadako ang weight or load nga ibutang nimo onto an object, basta kay ma-distribute na siya nga load ngadto sa wider and larger space or an area, mugamay gyud significantly ang intensity ana nga load. That's why trusses are the most efficient way nga mo kuan because it's a span that support larger loads. Kasi imagine na inyong balay if walay trusses digtrag atop, balain kayo. Unless two-story na siya, then na ay kuan rooftop, lahi na po na siya nga story. But in terms of simple houses lang mga trusses lang yun na siya kalagmitan. So wari ta sa first discuss na to. What is the difference between truss, frames, and machines? Kung ano mo sa statics, munay kalagmitan ninyo nga madunggan, mabasa. Truss, frames, and machines. Pareha-pareha man na sila unta og way sa pag-solve, but unsa man giyud ang kalainan. So for trusses are ang pinaka-assumption gyud ana niya kay pin jointed at every end, can rotate smoothly, frictionless ang assumption niya. And then a truss is composed of two force members. So a two force members is like if you cut this member, this one, and put it here. Ang iyahang force ra ana is tension, either tension at ends na siya. Either tension or compression lang yun. Mo na siya two force members. While three force members, either in tension in the end, or there's another load or moment at the middle or anywhere along the member's length. So may kalainan three force member and two force member. Or ang three force member ba is either naa siya ay compression diri sa tumoy, mo na gisuportahan niya, and is weight. Because oftentimes in statics, i-disregard ra ang weight because they said that the weight of the members are negligible compared to the loads that we will put on the trusses. So muna siya. Then another is loads are applied at the joints only. So unsa man day mahitabo if the loads are applied not on the joints. If the loads are not applied at the joints or the loads are applied on the member itself, mahimo na siyang frames. So a frame, the loads can be applied at joints or at the members. Then if ang truss is composed of three force member na, that would become frames. So mura na pinakalain ng duha. A truss composed of two force members, while a frame is composed of three force members. A truss, loads are applied at the joints only, and a frame, loads can be applied at joints or at the members. Then the third one is machine. A machine can be a three force member also. It is composed of moving parts. So mura niyang pinakalainan sa aning tulo because a truss and frames cannot be composed of, or pinaka kasagaran dili gina siya composed of moving parts. Attached gyud na siya sa usag-usa kay ug makita kag truss pagbutang gyud ana niya pag construct di naman gyud na siya maglihok-lihok, nag-stable na siya diha dapit kung asa nagibutang. While a machine pareha ni ug makita mo for example pliers, pwede man na siya mag-move kaning iyang members move aron ma-transfer ni nga load o kanang force nga imong gi-input ngadto sa object nga butngan sa output. So that's it. And it is not attached to any support. So unlike truss and frames, na siya support just like this, a hinge or a roller or anything you use to attach the truss or frame to the earth. So the machine has no is not attached to any support. So that's it for the difference for truss, frames, and machines. And narito sa second one, the zero force members. A zero force members is a two members or 3 members, for 2 members, if that 2 members, just like this one and this one, members of a truss, if that 2 members forms an angle between them, between the 2 of them, less than 90, say 89 below, greater than 0 but less than 90, that automatically kining duha is 0 force members. Wala siya, no? Then the second case is if 3 members on a joint forms linear kaan, this one is linear and then naay katulong nga member ana, or inani ba nga case linear then naay katulo, and then for this one ni linear then naay katulo. Kanus aman dili mahitabo nga kani sila mahimong 0 force members when man ni sila dili pwedeng mahimong 0 force members. For this one dili na siya mahimong 0 force members kining duha if naay support reactions right here ana, or there is a load applied to that joint. If there's a load and then a support reactions, automatic these 2 members are not 0 force members, meaning it has a force in it. Then for this one also, if it has a support right there or a load acting on that member, automatic na ni siya force gi-carry. But kini siya pwede ni siyang wala siya force gi-carry. This is a 0 force member because this one forms linear pair or linear yung 180 degrees. Right? And then kini siya if naay loads, automatic kaning tulo kana na siya na force, so that's not 0 force members anymore. And also with this one if applyan ako load dira, so that would be the case for 0 force members. Again, 0 force members if a 2 member forms less than 90 degrees with each other, no support reactions here or a load applied to the joints, and then linear pair with this another member attached to it, this 3 becomes 0 force members. Then the third topic we're gonna talk about is the method of joints and method of sections. This method of joints and method of sections is just a method to solve what is the force on that specific member. Let's say I want to know what is the force in this member AB. I can use method of joints or method of section depending on what I want and what takes a less time. Ba? Kaya what if pasolbon ko what is the force in member BE? Kung mag method of joints ko, ari pa ko sa A, then B, then ari pa ko C to find what CE, then usap ako makasolve diri B na pod or diri ba. Basta langan na siya. Ang method of sections just medyo shortcut siya sa method of joints. So now let's talk how to use method of joints. Unsa man para mag-solve. First, if you have a problem like this, of course, calculate the support reactions if necessary. But if dili ra pod or makalangan na if mag-solve pa ka sa kuan or dili ra day kailangan ang support reactions, ayon nagsolba. But if kuan kailangan siya, solbon yun nimo through the concept of equilibrium. So this one has 2 reactions since this is a hinge, AY and AX. And then this one, HY, because this is just a roller. So since there is no horizontal loads applied to the truss, puro naman siya vertical, automatic this AX is equal to 0. Because if you sum all the forces in the X, there's no forces in the X. That's why the reaction in the A horizontally, there's no reaction, that's 0. And then using the sum of the forces in the Y, we can say that the supports AY, and then this HY supports all the vertical loads. All ups is equal to all downs. That's the concept of equilibrium. Balance. So to make that balance, AY plus HY should be equal to 10 plus 10 plus 20, or that's 40. So if you use the sum of the moments, I can use either at H or at A. I can use A if I want. So if I use A equal to 0, all the counterclockwise moments is equal to clockwise moments. Ano lang. So what are the counterclockwise moments here? It's only this HY that can produce counterclockwise moments. So the length or the moment arm would be 3, 6, 9, 12. So that would be 12 HY is equal to clockwise moments. What are the clockwise moments? Kini sila ang tulo. So that would be 3 times 10. So 3 is the moment arm, times 10 is the force. Then 6 times 20 plus 6 times 20 plus this one, 3, 6, 9 times 10. So with this, I can solve for hy. The value of hy, substitute to this equation, I can get what's ay. So now I got the support reactions. So these are the support reactions. Ay equals 20 pounds and hy 20 pounds. So if I want to know what is the force on the member AB, or either it could be tension or compression ba ang iyang force nga gi-carry, I will draw a free body diagram at joint A. So mo kuno ni ang joint A. This is AB. And then this is the reaction 20, the AY. Then I know AX is 0. So duha or tulo di ay kay di pa. This is member AC. I can assume kung tension ba na siya or compression. Kay it's okay kung mo assume og tension ba or compression kay the answer if I solve that mahimo ra man ang negative or positive. Of if ga-assume kog tension nya ni negative pasabot the other way around, it's compression. Ug ga-assume kog compression nya mo negative ang answer. Pagkalas, so tension dapat ang answer. So i-assume ra nako direkta nga compression ni and then tension ni. Kay ang mo oppose ani niya nga force, of course, ang force component ra pud sa AB, diba? So kung naa ni siya component paana, therefore ang AC paana, diba? And then what is the angle of AB or the slope? The slope of AB is 3, 4. Ni siya guys, 3, 4. So by the 3, 4, 5 triangle, mo ni siya ang iyahang triangle. And I can use that to solve for the vertical forces. So if I sum all the forces in the y of this one, sum of the forces in the y is equal to 0. That would be 4/5, this component, 4/5 of AB. 4/5 of AB to the downward force is equal to upward force is equal to 20. And therefore, AB is equal to 20 times 5, that's 100 divided by 4. I think that's 25. Sakto ba? 20 divided by 4, that's magsakto 100, that's sakto 25 pounds. So kabalo na ko pila ang force sa AB. That's 25 pounds iyang pangusog. With these loads 10, 20 ano sila tanan and support reactions, kini nga member nangusog siya 25 pounds. And then its direction, or I mean iyang pangusog is compression. I-compress niya ang joint A. This is compression. Compression siya. And then if this AB here compresses this joint A, meaning at B, i-compress mo niya ang B. And if this, for example, BE here, gi-stretch niya or intention na siya at B, of course at E, intention pa na siya. Ana lang na. Para di mo maglibog sa signs. Then, let's say, number 2, the method of sections. This one, method of joints ba niya? Muna siya at joint A. Kani, method of joint. Then, for method of sections, suppose I want to know what is the force at BE. So, at BE na. So, langan na kayo if mag-method of joints na po ko dire, paana, binagsa. So, by the use of method of sections, I can pass a cutting plane at these members. And that cutting plane, I will name it MM. Para ragod na ngalan. Cutting plane MM that pass through members BD, BA, and CA. So I can draw the free body diagram at the right or free body diagram at the left. Pwede ra mo makapili. But if I choose free body diagram at the left, muna ni siya yung forma. Gaana na siya dito. Yan mo ni. So kung putlo na siya, of course na siya mga pangusog. Ana diha. And then puro ni sila 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5 ilahang slope. 3, 4, 5. This one okay na. And then here we have 20 katong reaction AY. Ano siya? 20 dayang sa palain the dimensions and the force kani siya 10 pounds dire. Any loads nga to the right nya panalitan gipili nimo sa plane kay to the left dili na nimo alabuton para anin 20 pounds ug 10 pounds na naman siya spekas free body diagram, so di ra nimo na siya apilon. So this is BE, this is BE, this is point E right here, point E. Then sa pamailain murag I think maura ni. Then ang iyang distances, this is 3, this is 3, and then 4 dire, 4 ana. Then forgot dapat kani siya 8 das taas. Sakto ba? Under 3, 4, 3, 8 po di ay. Let's say, sige lang atong ansiran daw. 3 is to 4 is equal to 6 is to unknown. So, unknown is equal to ilan mo na? 6 times 4 divide 3. 6, 4 divide 3. Ilan mo na? 6 times 4, 24 divided by 3 is exacto 8. 8, 16, 24. So, okay, 8 na siya. 8 na yung gitas on dire. 8. So, malain. Then, natog, ana. Tama na siya. Then, I can choose always asa mo take og moment. So, para ma-knockdown nako ang kini nga forces haning duha. All I need is raman BE. So, I can take moment at A. 1A. So that these forces pass through the point where I take the moment. Because whenever there is a force that pass through the point wherein you are taking the moment at, automatic zero ng iyahang moment diha. Kaya wala siya moment arm. Alright? So with that, I can now solve for what is BE. So if I sum all the moments at A equal to 0, then that's the moment here. And iri pwede kong mo-assume as counterclockwise as positive. So this 10 times 3 force na moment is negative because ano siya, bali siya sa assumption. Negative 10 times 3. Then sa may lain, kanira, duha ra sila forces. Kay walay, wala naman eh. Wala po eh. So for BE, pwede na ako siyang i-resolve diri nga point or diri ba sa point E. Kay mo man na line of action niya. Kung naa kay force niya, imo siyang i-resolve o components, pwede siya diri or anywhere along the line of axis, line of action. So I can solve here. So this component, ma-zero na ni siya kay mupas naman siya along sa kuan. Alright? So this component, vertical man ni siya, would be 4/5 of BE. 4/5 of BE. Kani 3/5 of BE. But since zero naman siya, wala tayo care ana. Also, rotate na siya clockwise, 4/5 BE. And then, iyahang moment arm is this 6. So 6 equals 0. Therefore, ang atong answer ani is negative. So, ang pangusog sa BE is negative 6.25 pounds. Meaning, kaya ang atong assumption man dire, tension, therefore, ang BEDI is 6.25 compression. Alright? Kay tension man assumption dire niya, ang answer negative. So, ang correct is positive. So, that's it guys for this video. So far, natakol na to is about method of joints, method of sections, zero force members, and the difference between truss frames and machines. And if you like this video and you got something from this, please leave a comment below. Or also, if namin nalibgan, pwede mo message or follow the page, Facebook page na to sa FB. Tutorial gyapon ng alan. And that's it. Thank you so much. Peace out.